Alright guys, today's going to be 6/13/2019, which is a Thursday. And I took two trades. Both of them are going to be on LULU, which is right here in the middle. So let's open this up a little real quick. Alrighty, so as you see, the pre-market LULU was gapping up, trending higher. But as we got into the open here, started to pull under VWAP and then it pushed above VWAP. So, I was looking at LULU for possibly for it to go long or for it to go short. So when you look at the 1 minute, right? We go back on this day. So when you look at the 1 minute, we had this hard pull here at the open on extremely high volume, right? Come back, retest these pivot levels, these moving averages and VWAP, pull off again. Now I want to wait, a few minutes to see if I can get, a 5-minute opening range breakdown. I want to see this, consolidate, make sure it was actually going to be moving down. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this 5th minute here, right? Got short 4 minutes into the day, 177.84. And, it came down and then started to come back up. And as it started to come back up, I just took off the whole entire position at 177.31. I took 200 shares, so netted me like $106. These stocks, you need to let them trend to make a lot of money since they cost so much money. It's almost $180 stock. So, at the time I made the right decision because it came back and it tested VWAP again. So it sold off, right? I was short down here for a 5-minute opening range breakdown, came back up, retested these levels here, and started to sell off again. We double bottom here. I wasn't interested in the trade anymore at this time. Came back up, retested, pushed above VWAP, and then it started to sell off. Now, I got interested in another trade once we got this huge sell off here. We broke the low of day, right? So we had a double bottom here. We just broke right through that. And I was looking for a retest on that low of day. So you see that line right here, how it's basically a pivot. So it comes back up, retest this level, and as it started to fail, I got short again. So get short here at 175.80, and just for whatever reason, not really liking the price action, I just got out at 175.50. Just not really liking the price action at all throughout this process. As you look at it, it would come back up and retest again just to come back and finally trend a little bit lower. If you look at the 5-minute here, where am I? Here we go. Look at the 5-minute here. It doesn't look like the easiest thing to trade, especially it being such a high price stock. Not really my niche. But I did take 2 stabs. So you see the first trade here on the 5-minute, get short here, cover here, push back up. As it sold off again. I was short somewhere here, but it came back and retested again. And the move I basically missed was when it sold off again. And this is a tiny pullback. This is a tiny relief move. It's showing me that it's not going to be able to push up anymore. It's not going to retest anymore. And as you can see again, we have the high here. Another lower low on the pivot, lower on the pivot, lower on the pivot. So you see the pivots keeps going lower and lower. I could have gotten short somewhere down here and rode this move down. I could have been, a decent winner. I think I was trading, 200 shares, nothing crazy, but the stock would have been from like roughly, let's say 175 down to 173. That's 2 points. With 200 shares, that's $400. So again, not the best trade for me. It did net me, a few dollars. I think it was 166 on the day. It wasn't really the best day. For me, it was just a little bit harder to trade this as it's, so whippy and wicky and choppy, not really getting a nice trend move going down. So, I need to work on maybe these moves, maybe taking another stab as I see a smaller relief move here. This is kind of a big one. This is a really big one. I'm not really comfortable with this price action. Look at these wicks right here. Huge wicks. So, just doing recaps and trying to learn from, my mistakes, and maybe I'll be able to take more profit from the market doing these recaps and stuff. So, up 166, but wasn't the best trading day for me. Also, it was extremely hard stock to trade, but, leaving the day green, which is good.